Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Rome 2 siege battle for you today, and we are at Gala as we have Athens, we have Rome, and we have Massalia sieging against Carthage, Arverni, and Kush. So yes, we have some strong factions here today in this 3v3. Oh jeez, this is poor thorax sword here from Athens just get burned to a crisp. Look at that, poor guys. Rip in peace to them. And these brave men refill the ranks that have just been burnt to a crisp. They are very brave. But yeah, so we have a glorious 3v3 here. And I am told there are some huge kills for some certain factions here. As we have Athens here currently trying to open up a breach. As he looks like he'll be facing off against Carthage. We have Massalia that looks like he'll be also taking on Carthage on the side. As he seems to have been a bit... I don't know what he did with his towers here. But he seemed to set them up here. He's now moving them this way. Interesting strategy. And he has the rest of his like towers and rams and stuff coming around here to face Arverni, who seems like he's facing at least half of a Massalian army. So not an interesting strategy here by Massalia, attacking on two fronts. Whether that'll work for him, we'll see. And then Rome versus Kush. So two heavyweights here taking on each other. My money would be on Kush because Kush has the armor piercing like ability, like to just crunch through armor. Like these Shotel warriors and like armored Shotels are really, really good at it. But you can never put your money, like you should never like go too heavily against Rome, because Rome, you know, they can pull it out of the bag. They are Rome after all. The game is named after them. These boys are tough, and they have brought Praetorians here. They brought the best of the best. I mean, they've got good carry as well, auxiliary carry here. Don't know if they really needed it. But yeah, an interesting Rome build, that is for sure. There was before the recording started, there was a sally out by this cavalry over here, these mercenary Iberians. They didn't actually do anything. They just charged out the gate. Rome brought just brought forward his cav a little bit, and the Carthaginians turned around and went back inside the wall, which yeah, shows what their intention was. Really just to sally out, maybe harass something. Saw some cavalry and thought, nah, better of it. The picked hoplites coming up first for Athens is a really interesting move here. I don't know really why picked hoplites. Like, he's brought them. Because he's on the attack. He's not on the defense. We have Massalia landing first, and he was actually the one that's out of position. Yeah, his axe warriors here. I think they're trying to rush for this Bastion Blister. Yeah, they are. They just gunned down those poor axe warriors there. But yeah, he's the first in line, into the line, even though he was delayed by not setting up properly. These axe warriors here, they're having a rough time. Yeah, go back to Athens. Like, Athens is, I feel like, is a much more like defensive-minded faction. He has got thorax, which is a useful unit. Certainly, these picked hoplites are not going to be that handy on the attack. That is for sure. And they're elites, so even if you did bring them on the attack, you send them in first as a bold move. But yeah, these Libyans should easily deal with these axe warriors. We've also got thorax swords here. They're going in, charging in against the Samnites. Not a bad matchup. Yeah, he's thorax having a rough time. I don't know why they're in column. Seems an interesting strategy. Massalia also have an interesting faction to bring, but definitely could work on the attack. I feel like they've got some good Gallic units. They've got a thorax as well. It's doable. I mean, I don't know again about these Massalian hoplites. Where like bringing hoplites on the attack, it's not really what they're intended for. I'm going to see Javies into the flank here. You can see this Libyan infantry unit setting up, and here they come. The Javies flying on in these poor thorax, and arrows coming in as well. Oh my gosh, brutal. Yeah, this thorax sword unit's in a bit of trouble. But yeah, I think they're firing from all the way up here. Gallicon is getting some really good shots in on the thorax. So that's really, really nice there. And yeah, that thorax already wavering, and that's going to break in a moment. And it looks like the next wave is ready to come up. Massalians on their way up. And Rome has also broken in now. Rome has got some Triari in here. And they're fighting Kushite slave infantry. Yeah, this might be one that the Triari can win, but I mean, they are kind of outpositioned. They may take a lot of casualties winning this. Yeah, Triari actually losing. Look at that. For like a second, but they were losing. Kush has sallied out. Look at this. Kush has sallied out. He's got Kushite slave infantry flanking here. Losing decisively on that one. And he's also got Shotels out here. This is a really bold move. I mean, the Shotels might be able to do a number on the Triari. But yeah, this is a really bizarre, well not bizarre, but bold move by Kush. He's just trying to take out like some really good spear units straight away. I mean, again, Rome bringing Triari on the attack. Triari, yeah, are good, but on the attack? I don't know. Spears on the attack, it's not really the move for me. Losing decisively, though. Look at this, Triari. So that's a real concern. Praetorian Guard coming up. They're maybe going to try and silence these slave infantry. Got gladiators in there as well. The Empire sent its best fighters to try and destroy Kush. Both slave and professional infantry. And there you go, you can see these Kushite slaves running for their lives. The Shotel's still in there. They're actually doing okay. They haven't lost a man yet. Find their way to the front line here. Doing what they can. Come back and look at this in a moment. We got cavalry actually coming up. Auxiliary cavalry. Let's watch this charge first. This might be brutal. These poor Kushite slaves trying to actually climb up the tower themselves. Unaware of what's about to hit them. Bracemen! Oh, jeez. These auxiliary cavalry getting some easy kills as they run down these Kushite slaves. This poor guy there getting speared. There you go. They broke that unit very easily. Athens now has fully landed. He's got Thorax in here. He's now battling away with Carthage. Some mercenary Gallic warriors here losing. You kind of expect them to against Thorax, even if they have silver chevrons. I kind of expect them to put up a bit more of a fight, but maybe not. And we've got Celtic warriors coming into the flank, trying to harass these Picts hoplites. We've got mercenary Gallic warriors here as well, also fighting against Picts hoplites. Don't know why it's lagging ever so slightly. It shouldn't be. Very bizarre. Do apologize. Yeah, Pict hoplites. They look like they're breaking through. I mean, these guys are losing. It's just Pict hoplites aren't very effective at breaking through. They take a long time. And you see more Celtic warriors coming in and trying to flank these Pict hoplites here on the side. I mean, the more you flank the hoplites, the more casualties they will take. I mean, that's the case with any unit in Rome 2, but particularly with hoplites, I feel. Massalian hoplites, they're actually flanking around, trying to get behind these Libyan infantry. These hoplites here as well, getting focused down. These Libyans have been more than worth their cost because they've taken on like 2 units and going to beat them both. Chosen Sword coming into the back, trying to assist Carthage here, surrounding these Massalian hoplites. That's good to see. Trying to do what they can. They're breaking the Massalian hoplite in the front, and then they'll be sandwiching this other Massalian hoplite. The Libyan infantry is struggling though. We have Athenians breaking over here. They've been broken and pushed back by Chosen Swords by the looks of it, and a mix of Kushite slaves as well. Rome's still being sallied on, actually being beaten as well by the Shotels, who are taking very little casualties. Doing a really good job there. And yeah, this Triari now getting surrounded. And its fate is sealed as Arverni comes in. And his Chosen Swords. There you go, they broke that unit, and now, I mean, What do Rome and Athens do? I mean, Athens is going all in. He's throwing in more troops. Cretan's now coming up. I don't know where Massalia's archers are, but they need to be committed. He's got Peltas back here. He has landed over on this side, but he's had as much success on this side as Massalia as he has had on his other flank. They are wavering and they're going to break. It looks like the kill box over here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a whole unit got focused down outside this gate, actually. But I'm seeing, oh, is that archers now appearing? Yeah, we're seeing some, like, Alicants now arrive on this side, which is handy. They're going to be needed. Sammonites are being beating back these Massalian hoplites again. Athens seems like he's the only one making any sort of progress. And even then, he's making inches of progress. Really, not much at all. And he's certainly being routed over here as Athens and Arvoni work together to surround units. More thorax on their way up. Shows the warriors getting focused down. Rome needs to start thinking about committing more troops. It looks like he's going to go through the same choke point as Athens, which not a bad idea. Gets Romans into the fight, but they don't want to be putting everything into this one area. So it'll make it easy for the defenders to pin them in. Thorax breaking to 86 men, that's pretty high for them. Yeah, it seems on this side Kush has seen off Rome. Rome is not interested in pushing it. He's actually standing off just waiting for some sort of decision. I mean, he could, if he wanted to, Rome just charge with his auxiliary cavalry and just charge these Chotels. He'd get some kills. I mean, you also get focused on by archers, but he gets some kills. The cav at the moment is just not very useful because the defenders haven't sallied. And they might still have those Iberian cavalry. Here we go, the clash between Athens, Carthage, and Arverni. More troops being thrown in by Arverni. It seems like a lot just to hold back one thorax sword, to be honest. Over on this side as well, those picked hoplites still persisting. Not really achieving much though. And they have two picked hoplites stacked up here. They might want to send one. They could flank one round the Athenians, or they could just send one over to this other fight that's going on in this choke one here, which they need probably more units at some point. Massalia is still persisting over here and still making no gains. It's currently getting jabbed to pieces by chosen swords. Yeah, this is painful. I mean, yeah, these mercenary Korean archers right now just focusing down any of the stuff. This is just a point you want to like ignore if you're attacking on this side. Like if you're attacking on this map, just ignore this corner because this otherwise smart defenders use this hill against you, and you'll be in real trouble. You want to attack where Athens attacked and where Rome attacked, and then you may want to attack around here, but you want to attack on like this front over here and try and break through. Avoid that hill as much as possible because the flanking like shots from the archers can be brutal. But yeah, Athens has actually broken through here. He needs to now push hard with his hoplites and actually make some progress and get in and, like, you know, do something. You can see there's African pikemen on their way up from Carthage. He needs to move quickly to Athens. Carthage still battling in here with the Samnites now going up against the Thorax. Can those pikes get in place in time? I mean, they look like they've got the pikes down. Whether they're actually in the right position, I don't know. They don't look like it at all. Yeah, it seems like these picked hoplites might have caught the African pikemen out in the right spot. Really good there for the attackers. Pikes are going to retreat. Looks like the Picked Hoplites might try and follow. There's Celtic Warriors first in the way. There's some more mercenary Cretans focusing the Picked Hoplites down, doing what they can. They're exhausted already. Can't be good for morale. Rome yet to come in. Looks like he's now finally sending in his columns of legionaries. Gonna need them. They're gonna need these Romans. But again, they're all attacking in one spot. These attackers. It's just gonna make it much easier for the defenders. Like now, Kush, Arverni, and Carthage can all converge their forces in one area and just put out fires, help put out each other's fires. Arverni especially, because he's not really actually faced a faction yet. He's faced like a bit of Massalia and a bit of Athens. He's like just kind of helping and putting out fires where needed. He's got, like, they've got plenty of reserves as well. They've got all their like nasty elites still coming from Kush. So has Arverni. Carthage has still got some pretty nasty units. Mercenary noble fighters to come. So yeah, always good. Athens is getting flanked. His pikes getting flanked by mercenary noble fighters of Carthage. This is not good. These pikes are going to get caught out of position and they're going to get chopped down. Yeah, these pikes will break very, very soon, I'm sure of it. But yeah, like I said, they're just holding them in like a small area here. Like just on this, where there's a whole line here, is just where they're holding them. Also over here, they've even brought in Cav to charge these guys. Don't know if they really needed to. Rome's now throwing in his infantry to try and support in this assault. All he's doing is just adding more bodies to the mess. I mean, Rome could go across the wall and sneak around. But I mean, yeah, it's just a mess over here. And you can see that, well, in fairness, Athens and Massalia have linked up. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. Massalia lost a lot to our archers and javies. Like, he lost a lot in that corner. He's still fighting in that corner as well. He's still got like a whole Massalian hoplite unit here. It's just getting flanked currently by Oathsworn, of all things. They're already bringing down the elites are the Arverni. But yeah, no, they're trying their best. I mean, we've got Tarentine Cav here. It's an interesting build, really, to bring. I wouldn't have brought these guys. Like, I wouldn't bring this much Cav either. Like, one maybe unit of Cav plus a general probably is about it. It's all you need. Like, with these factions that were like being picked, like Rome, Carthage, Arverni, you weren't going to see big sally outs. Or if you did, then not anything. It's like something you could have dealt with. Well, no, sorry, not Arverni, Kush, Carthage. Yeah, I think I said Rome in there. Arverni, Kush, Carthage. You're not going to see any sally-outs. The pikes down. I don't know what they're poking. The Celts, the Picked Hoplites. I think they're just preparing for when the Celts break. But yeah, Massalia down here just getting chopped up. This is his final unit. This assault over here, and rightly so. I mean, no more. So many of his like army's lives were wasted in this corner. I wouldn't say wasted, but like it just wasn't a good spot to attack. I don't know. It depends if you haven't played on that map. You don't know. Rome's assaulting over here again. He's attacking these hotels. The Triarii are losing. I mean, they're definitely getting the support of the Javis up here from the Shotel Warriors. Just jabbing down, hitting what they can down there. But yeah, I mean, also these just like Triarii that are just facing an armor-piercing unit. Like, Shotel Warriors are very, very good against Rome. Gladiators coming in as well. These Gladiators are actually pretty good. They've got some pretty good like stats and stuff like that. Tarentine Cav being thrown into a choke point. Well, this is certainly not going to end well for Massalia. Needs to get them out of there. Rome has got to the front of this choke point now. He's finally battling away with the Arverni. We've got Carthage now doing what he can. I mean, plenty of cavalry being thrown over here. We've got more Tarentine cav being sent in as well by Massalia on this flank. The pikes are doing their best to just poke anything down that Athens or Massalia send in this direction. And it's an absolute mess of infantry down here. There's pikes, infantry, cavalry, yeah, just an absolute chaos. And you see this like mercenary noble fire has broken through. It could rear charge all of this, or it could rear charge the Romans over here. Personally, I go for this. Or for the general here of Athens. One or the other. We've got the Thorax here that are coming up. I don't know where they've just arrived from. But they've come from somewhere. Has been some sort... I don't know. There's been some sort of assault over here by... It looks like... By Massalia. He got some Thorax up. Trying to get in. The Kushite players dealt with them. Effectively. Yeah, it seems like the mercenary noble fighters went into the back of this Athenian flank over here, and yeah, there's so much chaos here now. If there wasn't already too much chaos and like the mix of cavalry and infantry just going in and fighting each other, there's now infantry just rear charging in this fight. Rome still has archers free. Looks like he's let like an entire unit of archers die here. Don't know what's gone on. They've just been routed. It's sad to see. And then we've got, well, just lots of dead Romans going on out here, and we've got light horse as well. This is helping to rout. We've got not legionaries. We've got gladiators. Sorry, landing on the wall here, and they're being met with a wall of Gallic cav. It's an interesting thing to be seen as a defender. To be fair, like imagine these guys like defending the walls. It's a very strange role to give cavalry, but here they are doing it against gladiators of all things. This is a strange battle, for sure. Thorax wavering. They are broken. Now it's time for the Tarentine Cav to die. They're next on the list, along with some Thorax by the looks of it. Cav coming in by Rome. He looks like he's going to just counter charges. Carthage surrounds with pikes and cavalry. And we have Oswan here as well. Rome is just fully surrounded here. This is a... Oh, jeez. Look at this. Legionaries breaking 134 men. Yeah, these cavalry are not going to do so well with the pikes coming in. That is for sure. Everything's being routed over here. We've got armored legionaries being routed. We've got Thorax swords being routed. Well, not quite yet, but these light hoplites gone. Thorax will be soon to follow, you imagine. They must be wavering. They're confident. I'm so surprised. Don't know why I'd be confident at this stage of the battle. It's not looking good. Balance power is shifting way in favor of the defenders. Rome still has plenty of units he hasn't really committed. He's still got legionaries, Praetorian Guard. Yeah, 2 units of Praetorian Guard. He just does not want to send in. Don't know where Rome's general is. Yeah, oh my god. I don't know. Maybe Rome's general's dead. Oh no, he's still back here. He's way back there. But this is what happens when you like go down a couple of small choke points on your own. Like, I mean, like Athens came in here, and then Massalia came over here, and then Rome came over here, and they all went down like 1, 2, 3 choke points, you could argue. And it just made it easy. It's made it easy for the defenders. It's what not to do in a Rome 2 land battle. It's just, I might name the battle like name that siege that. It like what not to do in a Rome 2 siege battle. So that's what I feel. It feels like in this one. It seems like a lot of mistakes by the defenders. I don't know if they're newer players or just got outplayed. I can certainly see why Rome didn't want to go and face Kush after like he got beaten back, but it was kind of just to bite his lip and try and just kill as many Kushite people as possible. Oh, and we have a side out here. Look at this. Carthage starting up with his light cav. And he's going to rout Rome's archers here. Nice and easy. These Iberians going to have some purpose now. Kill these Syrians. But yeah, no, I mean, it's just one of those. Rome's still a superpower. Even against Kush, he can do it if he wants to. He just needs to get his archers up. He needs to play smart. It's definitely doable. None of these factions would have done well against Kush. Kush just could counter Athens, Rome, and Massalia. Probably Massalia the least. Cav coming in still. But yeah, Massalia probably the least because he has more like Gallic units. But still, it would have been a tough one because he has a lot of like thorax units as well, which very vulnerable, I feel like, to Kushite troops. The artillery here being silenced, that's always handy. And now it looks like Rome's... Rome is chasing a couple of cavalry units, which is just not a good idea. They're like cav. You'll never catch them. These Romans are surrounded. If I was one of the Romans in the middle, maybe like you'd have stabbed yourself by now. You'd have like run yourself through instead of being killed by a barbarian in a grisly way or being captured. That'd be even worse. These elite armored auxiliaries as well. Armored legionaries. What a way to go. Looks like they actually... I thought the Oath one got broken there, but they didn't. It looks like... The Oath one are pulling through, which is... That's just wrong. They've already won the game, but yeah, those... I don't know if they tried to attack like the further unit or what, but yeah, they just like pulled through this unit of legionaries here, and yeah, they're losing decisively, and rightly so. So the Romans are just going to get a bunch of free kills here. It's a small victory at the end of this battle, but yeah, I don't know if it's really worth it. And now Carthage is coming out along with Kush, and they're going to face Rome in a land battle. Well, this is usually would be in Rome's favor. Rome is the king of land battles. Certainly in a battle like this, but I don't know about today. The legionaries, Praetorians are getting ready to take on the Carthaginian noble fighters and pikes. Not quite sure where Kush's general's going, but he's going somewhere. Rome's generals has gone into the back of some armored legionaries. Oh, armored Shotel warriors. I mean, Rome's generals aren't really known for being that good. They are just like a heavy command unit. They'll do okay against archers and stuff. Don't know against a full unit of infantry. Probably not so great. Lost 4 guys. A cav going in, taking out archers. And now the Praetorian guards just run into a bunch of pikes. This is not helpful. It's not healthy for them. I don't know why they double stack units. So they could have at least had one engage here and then one try and flank. But yeah, you got cavalry coming into the back. And like that, they're just going to rout these units. Praetorians breaking so early on with army losses, and I don't know about loss in general. Just army losses. And yeah, that's broken his entire army. The general is now about to go. And that is going to be the battle. A close victory for Carthage. I honestly would say decisive. I think they just got out-positioned every single time that the Roman player and his allies. But yeah, this was sent in by Augustus, who was playing as Carthage, who got 3,500 kills for Carthage. So they did insanely well. But yeah, well done to Augustus. Well done to Hey, what's in that? He did really well as well, and to JM Fox, who was playing as playing as Kush. Well, they all did very, very well. Yeah, but we'll quickly go some unit kills. 184 kills to these Iberian Cav, 311 kills to the Cretan Archers. Another one here with over 300 kills. We've got Libyan Infantry with 167 kills, Mercenary Noble Fighters with 326, Samnites with 268 kills. Then we have Pikemen here with 310, and I mean the Mercenary Gallic Warriors here with 111 as well. Then we have Hey, what's in that with Arverni. His Archers getting 132 kills, 196 kills, and then he's got what we got here. We've got Celtic Warriors with 109. We've got Chosen Swords with 203 kills, and Oswan here with 172 kills, and then JM Fox playing as Kush. His Archer's not doing so well as his allies, but 130 kills is still not too shabby. His Disciples of Adepenmac here getting 123 kills. His Kushite Slave Infantry getting 85 kills. Shotel Warriors getting 143 kills. And then we have Marco SN, who is playing as Rome. His Legionary is doing pretty well, 249 kills. His Gladiators 150 as well. Praetorians 124. His Jari getting outclassed. And then we have New here playing as Massalia. Maybe his name represents how good he is at Rome 2. I don't know. He seems like a bit of a newer player. He certainly did not do too great on the kill rate, getting 128 kills with the Thorax Swords, 93 kills with his Massalian Hoplites. So yeah, nothing else really getting anything notable. And then we have OK playing as Athens, 120 kills with his picked Hoplites, 93 kills with his Cretan Archers, 163 with his picked Hoplites. Not too bad actually on the attack, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I guess it's not too bad, but I definitely would have just brought more swords, perhaps. 125 kills with his Thorax Swords, 204 with this one, so he did pretty well down here. I mean, Athens did get the most kills out of any of the players. 155 as well with another there, and this Pike's getting 55. But there you go, guys. That is today's siege battle. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you gave you a few pointers on do's and don'ts of Rome 2 sieges, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.